Miss One, love her some Ja Rule. We was going back and forth in the Discord. She was like, Ja win this round. I was like, they ain't even started yet. Ain't nobody even out there. He won.
Yeah, man, we already rocking. We already rocking live too. So yeah.
I got the playlist too.
Oh, good. I just know. I know the order. I know the order of. I scored it.
Yeah.
Up to the first 11.
That's it.
Yo, did they take their intermission at 11 or was it at 10?
You said what happened?
Did they take their halftime break? Was it at 11 or did they take it at 10?
It was at the end of 10. It was right in the middle.
Oh, okay. I thought that
Yeah,
was.
they did. It was right in the middle.
That means my count is off. Whoa.
So when they came back from intermission, then John took over going first. And the winner of the Verzuz is Ashanti. All right.
Yo, I think I'm gonna save my personal Ashanti story. It's not for this night, man. I want to celebrate. That's what I want to do, man. Nothing.
I think you told us before.
I know I did.
Yeah.
Did. So it's just not even a reason to bring it up again.
I mean, shit.
It's irrelevant.
She still look good. I'm just saying, her and Nelly was dressed alike. I'm just saying. I ain't starting no rumors. I'm just saying. Y'all ready?
Oh, hell no. My story didn't post. Ain't that something? Yeah, man. I'm ready.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Hey. Yeah.
We did adjust it from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. I love it.
Yeah, look at that. Right. Sometimes classes at different hours.
Yeah, it's night school.
Right. Hell yeah, man.
This is a good time.
Yeah, man. This is a calming. This is a nice time of the evening to work, especially when you like a single gentleman. You know how that can be, man. It seems like these are the best hours for y'all, whatever y'all do.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Lance, did you watch?
Yeah, I watched because I knew he was doing this. I watched that ridiculous shit.
Oh man.
Oh shit.
Yeah, man.
I'll tell you my score right now. I ain't gonna even tell you which way I got it. I'll just tell you my score.
Mm-hmm.
I got it 10, 9, 1. I got one tie.
The ties for Jadakiss.
Right. I'm still outside. I knew that nigga was coming out.
Absolutely, 100%.
Oh, there was no question he wasn't coming out.
I knew for sure he was coming out, and I knew for sure Lil Wayne wasn't. I would have been. It would have been more likely for J-Lo to come out than Lil Wayne.
Boricua Morena. I don't even know what that means. That might be
feeling
the
that
Puerto Ricans and Moolies. Puerto Rican. I don't know what they talk about.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, I'll tell you this. At intermission, I had it 6-5.
6-5. Yeah, it was.
That's 11, but something went wrong. If you
That had me 6-5. Had me. It was. Ja went to the clip early.
No, that's why it started off. What? 02, something like that.
Okay, yo, hit the intro. Get right into it.
Right. This is a special edition, though. This is like 9 o'clock, so I was going. I would clip it a little bit. See what's going on in the brain right now. I don't really know, man. Welcome everybody to the Black T University recap edition with episode number 62, where it starts sounding like 40 a little. Fuck is going on here? yeah, this shit train wreck. Black T University, episode 62 here with Mikey Winfield, BT Kingsley, and Lance Woods. Yeah. Hey man, so yeah man, Verzuz. Yeah man, you think it was wise to do two New York Verzuz in a row?
I wonder. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if the it seems like they should have inserted some old school in there. That's normally what's been happening. They put like a little legacy act in there somewhere.
I mean, yeah, like break it up a little bit with something like that. It was like, hey, we just did this, but we just did this better like a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was back in the garden. It was the same thing, just a different stage setup.
Yeah, man, and I don't know, man. I don't know if anyone shares these weird opinions of mine, but it was less fun.
It definitely wasn't as good. Okay. It definitely wasn't as good. Even through all the shit, it wasn't even like it's like we from New York, so we're gonna talk shit too. It's like y'all seem like y'all was kind of forcing it.
Yeah, these niggas is like best friends.
Yeah, they love each other, obviously.
So it's like y'all talking, but y'all don't really mean the shit.
Yeah. Did you score it?
Absolutely not. I didn't do that much.
I mean,
but I will score it as we go. I was watching it, and there was a glaring there was an obvious thing happening.
What you mean?
During the battle, like there was an obvious thing, like there was an obvious strategy happening.
Yeah.
So I'm not scoring it, but it's like it's Verzuz. So it's like if we're just comparing what song was bigger, then I mean you can just look at the charts for that.
Oh no, what song was better is what I'd be scoring.
Are we talking about better as in what hit in the room, or just overall at the time of when the songs came out?
I score better as in what song do you like better? The sonics, lyrically, what would you prefer to listen to? If you had these two songs and that was it, which one would you get tired of first?
Okay, so I score.
I don't need to hear this again, or what song do I check in more with?
Gotcha.
That's how I score. I don't know about everybody else.
I score according to the live room and how they responded. And that could be unfair. Somebody could be literally from where they performing at, so that could go against you. But that's what it's about when you're home and you're a visitor. Your home fans might be there, so that's how I voted. And I felt bad. I'm like, man, I'm really voting for Ja Rule right now. For a portion of this.
Him embracing being the singing nigga, I thought was very interesting. Because he was when he got hit with that, he was confused on how to respond. When 50 first called him that, if he would have just said that, yes, nigga, I'm the singing nigga. I started this shit. He could have rolled that out. We would have been like, oh, well, fine. But he was a murder.
Yeah, that's what was happening in the room.
La la la, murder.
That was the interesting thing that was happening in the room. It was like the issue with Murder Inc. Why they were one of the reasons, because when shit like that happens, there's a bunch of reasons why your whole label crumbles. But the main reason musically was they
lost Lloyd. Obviously, they lost Lloyd.
That's the first thing, and that's always gonna be tough. But they ain't had no street presence. They had an actual street presence, but they didn't have no street presence musically. They didn't have no music that rang off in the streets.
They would have been fine, but they went so far away from it because like the first album, the like Holla Holla, if you would have balanced those out a little bit more, it would have been all right. Or even if you had more, the one he was like, yeah, this is one of my low ones, the Bobby Brown. I'm like, nigga, this, let me tell it.
That shit is fire.
That shit go hard. But it was always you and a chick. It was always that.
No, it was that once it was success. They found
absolutely.
A formula that worked, and they rolled the formula, which is what you're supposed to do in a sense. Now, the issue is it's hip hop, and y'all got real like street problems.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And don't nobody care about that other shit. So you have to feed the streets still. So then they started. You remember they was this close to signing Nas.
Murder Inc. was.
Yes. For that very reason. If Nas goes over there, it changes everything. Because you gotta look at it. Even if you talk about the New York song, when that came out.
Oh, they needed it. Them niggas got that nigga out the dirt.
Yes, but it was you went to go get. Because let me tell it. For that New York song, it's only 3 people you can get. And one is your enemy.
Right.
And you got the other 2.
Right.
I mean, clearly you can get Jay-Z on that or Nas, but for what they represent and how they are, Jadakiss is number 1 with that.
You couldn't. I don't know if you could have got at that point in time, you couldn't get Jay or Nas. Because that nigga was because Ja had been MIA for a minute. It was Fat Joe and Jadakiss did that nigga a favor.
Yeah, but and these is 2 of the most respected New Yorkers ever.
Especially and got street respect.
It was always it was always Jada. I mean, I was always a fan, but was it always Jada we talking about? Like it wasn't nobody else that was respected.
No. I'm saying at that time. When you just talking about a New York lyricist, forget about the charts and all of this. When you even when you talk to people from Cali who don't fuck with New York music, they say, "But I fuck with Jadakiss."
Yeah, but okay. So why are you saying it has to be a lyricist though? Why can't it be DMX? Why can't it be?
X didn't fuck with that nigga.
X didn't fuck with him, and X was cold at that time. It's like.
Like Jada never goes cold. Even if he ain't got no hits out, he's still Jada.
Even if you look at who was in the video, Mobb Deep in the video, Nori in the video.
Yeah.
But they not Jadakiss.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you can get them and it's gonna be New York niggas on here, but it's not gonna be Fat Joe. What he represents for New York. Let me tell you, one of the reasons why Fat Joe got so many hits and all of that is just based on how respected he is in the streets. So people will do stuff for him because it's like, no, that's Joe. Like,
nigga fuck around, slap you. And he reps. He's one of the bigger Bronx artists. You start talking to as far as the boroughs go. Fat Joe is high level representation for that borough. Yeah. And so but the point really of all of that was Ja got hot and took off. Cause you gotta remember that the Murder Incorporated, that's Jay-Z, DMX, and Ja Rule. That album was supposed to come out. That's a real album. That never came out. They was like a group. Yeah, that song's not good.
Yeah, but I'm talking about they supposed to have a whole, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't think that'd have been a hot group?
I mean, oddly enough, now, well, not now, but it could have been if you let X do X and you let J do J, and then Ja's doing your hooks. Actually, it could work. But at that time, Ja wasn't there. Ja was trying to be X and or Pac and or
Ja hadn't found his groove yet.
Yeah,
I was still, you know what I mean? And it's like he made his hits with And they found that, and they never.
I'm the singing nigga. I was like, what nigga? It's easy to say that now, nigga.
Yeah. Once they found that, and to Murder Inc.'s credit, they biggest artist was Ja Rule, Ashanti, and Lloyd.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They say, "Oh no, we finna take over this lane." And
you got with no Black Tie.
Them niggas ain't had no hits. You know what I mean? Black Child, Cadillac Tie. Them was some more niggas they was trying to get for the street cred.
Yeah.
But the street cred don't matter. Like,
I'll start poking niggas.
Yeah.
Somebody hit the like, I don't know what next thing.
Straight up and down. So it ain't like niggas are just all gangster on that. So when it happened, it's 20 niggas in the studio getting it on. Boom, somebody banged the lights, so now it's in the dark. I heard one of 50 niggas say, "Oh, get the strap." In my head, I'm like, yo, if they get the strap, I'm done. So I just started poking niggas, son, straight up and down. It wasn't like niggas was just gangster like that. It's just like I heard niggas say, "Get the strap," and I start poking niggas.
That's as I just start poking niggas. That should have been the next song, nigga.
I just start poking niggas. You know, I'm entertained by the people who have no idea what the fuck we talking about.
Right. For those that don't know, there's an old interview with one of the niggas from Murder Inc.
It was the beef DVD.
It was a beef DVD, and there's an interview with that's Black Child, right?
That's Black Child.
It was Black Child was one of the niggas that was signed to Murder Inc. in the heat of the 50 beef, and allegedly all these niggas met in the studio at the same time. And when he's telling the story, that's what he said, which is fucking hysterical. That's allegedly when he stabbed 50 or it was some violent shit going on, whatever. But yeah, keep going, ass.
I just started poking niggas straight up and down. But the thing about it is, even okay, so let's talk about Drake, because he said he's the singing nigga, right? Let's talk about Drake. Drake do all of that shit. Drake got the most street records.
Right.
They're not hardcore rap songs, but they ring off in the streets. They play them in the clubs. Niggas listen to Drake. It's like, It ain't just the singles.
Yeah, and so two things. One, what you're saying is absolutely true. And this has not just been a default and something that Ja Rule has fumbled to. A lot of female rappers have fumbled to the same thing. They'll make a semi-poppy, catchy female song, and they'll stop doing hard raps, and they will lose the streets. They'll totally like.
You said that about Trina.
Yeah, Eve too.
Oh no! Did you know? It
Trina,
was Eve.
They
Shauna.
Trina, Eve, Shauna, they all have kind of fell victim to it. But Nicki did not. Nicki set the tone where even when Nicki hit the pop shit, she'll still come back with Bees in the Trap. Like she make it a point to do the street record because it's hip hop, right? And every female artist since her has always done that. I'm very interested to see how long Doja Cat stay around, because she was given that, and now she hot, and now she leaning heavy pop. And they don't love you like that, baby girl. Like, look, you don't have a problem. You keep getting smaller, keep losing ass, keep not doing, you know what I mean, shit that black support is gonna carry.
This is what I want to know. You brought up Drake, and when Ja Rule was doing this, we knew he was doing this, but was he embracing it? You know,
no.
See, that's the thing. I think the reason he yelled that out is off of Drake saying that in the Meek joint.
He's trying to claim that I am the litmus test for Drake, for Nelly. He's trying to say I am the start of that.
For 50, in his opinion.
For 50. Here's I don't know why Ja don't get it. For context, one of the things that Ja Rule, one of the things that he does when he's singing, it's like lovey-dovey shit. That's the difference. Yeah. Niggas have been singing on hooks forever, nigga. Nate Dogg didn't do nothing but sing. And nobody
was doing duets.
Yeah, he's doing full duets, and it's like, I want to love you, girl. Like niggas ain't in hip hop don't be doing that. Yeah. Like that's not the norm. Nobody's made a career. Not even Drake, who makes R&B music. Not even Drake is doing I want to love you and me and you, girl.
Yeah. Like I heard 50 do it once.
For what, Candy Shop?
No. And it's an obvious song. He only done
the
one.
Song with Lloyd Banks.
No, the one with Mary J.
No.
Wait a minute, who we
talking about? No, it's the one with the nigga from the Whispers.
We talking about 50, right? 50.
Close. It's such an obvious song.
Candy Shop.
If I was your best friend, I want you around all the time. You was my best friend.
Yeah.
You'll promise you'll be mine.
Yeah, that's a positive track.
Yeah.
He's just a friend. Yeah. Whether he is or he ain't your man. That was the one time I was like, all right, man.
That's the only time he did it too.
Yeah.
And
you're not saying because he's singing, you're saying because it had a positive
not positive, message. That's some super bubblegum singy shit.
Yeah, like he's singing
he's singing
in Window Shopper, but that's not he's singing like a motherfucking window shopper, but it's not about that. And even Candy Shop is like, girl, come suck this dick. It's not absolutely.
And he's not harmonizing. Candy Shop is a nigga, I'll take you to that. He's not like, whether it is or it ain't your man. Like this nigga was doing, he was doing this in the studio when he was singing Best Friend. Yeah, his hand on his ear. If I was your best friend.
With the G-Unit beater, nigga?
All of that with that brassiere top on. Because for that sake, he was harmonizing. Many men wish death upon me. Blood in my eye, dog, and I can't see. Like he's harmonizing, but you're harmonizing like just duets, just literally duets. Just like first J-Lo sing and then you sing.
Yeah,
and Mary sing and then you sing.
And then it's not a very good singing job. But with all that being said, the nigga does have hits.
Absolutely.
These are
absolutely.
The nigga when it went to halftime, I was like, man, this nigga's really emptying the clip early and he should be up by more, but he's not. Like, I should have had him higher. So just for shit's sakes, I have it ranked 10-9 with a tie, Joe, because I wasn't like favoring against the hits, but it was like
I won't cut you off because I don't want you to lose your thought.
No, I got you.
But are we gonna start from the top?
We can start from the top.
Okay.
I got this whole list right here.
Okay.
I got you, man. I got you.
You got the list too, Mike, or we going off BT's joint?
No,
you said you lost count.
I got to the first 11 and then I just watched.
Yeah, so the first two songs, so Fat Joe starts off round one, and then once they get to after song 10, they switch.
Okay.
So it's Flojo versus It's Murder. That's the Ja Rule, Jay-Z, DMX song.
Right.
So I went Joe with that. That's like Fat Joe's first appearance, like early Joe. This is like New York loves this song a lot. I don't really for It's Murder to have them three niggas on it, bitch. This shit should be fucking immaculate. And from my ears, it's barely tolerable. I'm really not a fan of It's Murder.
So you don't like either song, but you just hate one less.
Yeah, I like Flojo a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Like historically, I like it a little bit more.
Okay, what about you, Mike?
So yeah, I'm way less thorough. So what I'm gonna say is that I saw, once again, my judging was off how the room reacted. And I think one of the mistakes was maybe this was planned. I didn't think it was planned, but when Ja was like, you go first. And he was like, oh, okay, I'll go first. So it felt like Joe lost steam on that. But Ja's stuff came as more hits. So I picked, I had fucking Ja, the first.
You had Ja in that. Okay, so I got Ja with that one too.
Okay. So the next one is My Lifestyle versus Can I Get Up? It's clearly Ja Rule for me. It's Can I Get Up? What are we talking about? My Lifestyle don't even hold close for me.
I got My Lifestyle.
Really?
Yeah.
I was starting to get what's it cost on that, man? I was like, I'm hearing a lot of Jay already, you know, and but I picked Ja on that one too. It was too old to me at that point.
I do like My Lifestyle, but I don't like it better than what's that?
Right.
I wanna live my life.
Never seen a crack house.
Yeah. Lifestyle.
I like that song too.
Yeah, but it ain't Can I Get It? I got Can I Get It all day. Then it goes. So I gave that to Ja. I Shot You remix with LL, Fat Joe, Foxy Brown, Keith Murray, and somebody else versus Murdergram. Streets is Watching soundtrack. This is my tie. I was like, I don't know neither one of these songs. I don't give a fuck about neither one of these songs. I came in front. Tie. Like both of these shits. If I never heard them again, it'd be great. If I heard them both tomorrow, I wouldn't fucking know what the fuck I was listening to. Tie. Both of them bitches.
So on that one, I felt like Ja didn't just destroy Fat Joe in that one, so I gave that one to Fat Joe. Yeah, that was the reason.
Yeah. I mean, I go with the Who Shot You remix. I mean, and then Who Shot You is one of them things for me when that beat come on, it just means something.
Hey, time out though. That wasn't that beat, was it?
Yeah, it's that beat. But it's not Biggie's song. It's like they did another version of it.
Yeah. LL Cool J and shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Is that when he's going against Cannabis?
Nah. I mean, it's around that time, but you thinking about the 4-3-2-1 remix.
Absolutely. I remember that. But I remember that. I would have knew what that was. I didn't know what I thought that nigga was doing a freestyle. I was like, oh, he doing like a Hot 97 freestyle. What the fuck was going on? I was like, Ty, baby. I don't know. I ain't know what y'all was doing either. I don't know neither one.
When I hear Who Shot You beat, I'm biased.
Let me tell you something. If Ja would have put the Vinny Vinci intro right there, I would have gave it to him, baby. That was one of my favorite tracks. I was like, that he could have did that little cheer. But can we get away? I ain't really happy. Take a look at us and see. I fucks with that. All right, cool. So Mike, did you score that one?
Yeah. I got Joe on that one.
He said he gave it to Joe because Ja didn't murder him. That's a hilarious logic. I like
Gotcha. It. Okay. The next one is Paper Touching remix, I think. This is Cassidy, Red Cafe, Fat Joe, No. He did two. He did like a touch of Paper Touching, but then he went to the Enemy, which is the Big L and Fat Joe song. And that was versus Holla Holla. Listen, Big L, love you, baby. Holla holla. I'm going holla holla. Holla holla. I gave that to John.
My bad. I had to take a call. What was Fat Joe's song on that?
It's the Paper Touching remix, and the Enemy, the song, the Big L song
with the Children of the Corn shit.
Yeah. Versus Holla Holla.
Yeah. What do I want to listen to?
Touche.
Big L is there.
Big L, it say Big L. It's a Big L featuring Fat Joe. You're not telling no lies.
Big L is there, bro. So that's my choice.
Okay, look at this. On the logic, I'm there with you. That's probably what I want to hear in the car. But I'm picturing these songs in the club. If I'm in the club, I want to hear Holla. It's going to change the club. It's going to be the song that gets you back to the floor after you went to go get your drink because they had Erykah Badu in the middle for no reason.
But I do like Holla.
Yeah,
I like that Ja song.
Yeah, I fuck with Holla Holla. All right, so then we got
and look, I got it 3-1 at this point. Like that's me rating.
I got it 2-1-2. I mean 2-1-1.
Yeah, I sound like I'm 2-2 right now.
All right, so we got y'all keep scoring the chat too. So then we got the Annie Up remix, MOP, Busta Rhymes, Teflon, and Remy Martin. He did a touch of that. I'm sorry. Then he did a touch of Twins with him and Big Pun.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
He did those two together. Hilarious. We can get that though. It's live though, so we can get it.
Yeah, we can.
Keep
going.
Yeah, so you get that plus so you got Annie Up remix, then with Twins Together versus Between Me and You, Ja Rule, Christina Milian. Between Me and You might be my favorite Ja Rule song. Ja. It's Ja Rule. That's an easy one for me. Every time that I'm
over once again, we talking about Twins. We talking about the coldest rhyme scheme. Dead in the middle of little Italy, did we know we just rid of some middleman who didn't do diddly. Like that's, I can't go against that. Yeah. Now in the room, watching Remy try to do it and fucking up was a little heartbreaking. Because that you can't rap Big Pun's raps like that. He was unique in that way. You know, even if you know the words, it's hard to say him because he had this amazing voice control and this amazing way to fit a bunch of words in a small space.
I didn't know why she was struggling so much. I was like, "Would Remy don't really fumble over raps like that?" And then I realized, oh, that's not her.
Yeah, that's Pun.
Yeah.
No, but
so she was already out. She was already out at the 5th song and in the 5th round.
Oh, they didn't waste no time.
Yeah, but no, I would give that to Joe based on Pun was there. But I mean, I don't hate that Every Little Thing We Do song.
Every little with you.
What you got, Mike?
Hey, just off the run, man. It's 4-1 to me. I had Ja. He went top heavy. He did that on purpose. He just pulled out immediate joints, knew he was gonna have a good closer. That's what he did. He did that thing you do on stage where you're like, oh shit, I don't know if I'm gonna kill tonight. Let me get him a lot of hitters and then I'll close well. That's what I got. So I had Ja on that one.
Now, this is where it gets interesting because this felt like strategy for me. I was watching, I was like, all right, now this nigga Ja Rule's already ready in the hit bag, and Joe hasn't really started touching shit yet. So I was like, whatever. All the Way Up versus Live It Up. What I do.
That's an easy round for me.
That's a super easy round for me. All the Way Up for me.
All the way up for me too.
All the way up, and I respect him not playing the remix with Jay-Z.
Yes.
Like, for some reason, when people get in versus battles, they play Jay-Z songs like it's the Big Joker. No matter what the fuck the song is, they say Jay-Z.
Or Drake.
Yeah. We was good with just that one.
Yeah, bro. We like this song without him.
And Living It Up is cool, but it's All the Way Up, bro. What are we talking about?
Yeah.
All right. So then we got John.
And look at this. Look at this. This is something. All the Way Up still hits.
Yes.
Like it still hit hard. Like
big anthem. Big anthem not going nowhere.
Right.
Yeah. And then because you gotta think about like somebody saying like, yo, it's up. I'm not saying it came from that song, but it applies still.
Did it come from Living It Up? I say
they both played their up song.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? That's deep.
Here's the crazy part. Cardi would have beat both them niggas. If it's up, then it's stuck. No, so no, she actually Cardi up, then it's stuck, don't beat All the Way Up. Not much does. All the Way Up came out of nowhere, and when it happened, nigga, it fucking happened.
Yeah.
John Blaze. He did John Blaze, Nas, Big Pun, Jada, Fat Joe, and he did Still Not a Player versus Down Ass Bitch. Now, I was like, when he pulled out the pun card, I was like, all right, okay. Now, am I gonna give him credit because this nigga was on Terror Squad?
Because he executive produced it.
The nigga he's listed as executive producer.
You said he's in the credits.
He's in the credits as executive producer. And then Ja Rule like, if you don't press the buttons, are you the producer? I was like, hey nigga, the credits say. I gotta give him credit for that. Hey baby, ain't like Pun finna do one no time soon. Hey man. R.I.P. the Pun, nigga. That nigga Joe's been keeping his legacy alive. I will give you that one, sir. if I'm gonna give Jonte Austin credit for songs that he wrote, if I'm gonna give all these niggas credit, like I gave Soulja Boy credit when he did all the Nicki Minaj songs. Hey, baby.
I'm saying without that still to be a player. You asking me about John Blaze or Down Ass Rich? I have to go with John Blaze.
Yeah.
Even if John Blaze would have been the same without you on it. You just asking me about 2 songs.
Yeah.
Now I expect certain songs to ring off in a crowd more because it's a concert, and Ja Rule has like concert type songs
for women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And men like what women like. When you see your girl dancing, you get excited.
Yeah, you just stand in front of her, do that bitch.
It's like, oh, like a nigga's favorite song in the club is whatever makes her do that.
Yeah.
I like this song too. And if that's making her do that, I love this song.
Yeah.
Yo, man. So what I got on that one is I literally remember where I was when I heard that Pun song the first time. I was in a homeboy's car, right? Older dude. He was like, yo, hear this. Popped in I think it was a CD. It probably was a CD at that time in life. And he was like, I'm not a player. I just fuck a lot. And I was like, yo, is that really the hook? That's what that hit me with. I was like, that's really the hook? He was like, yeah, that's the hook. I'm like, wow. Like, that's profound. Almost before its time in a way for a hook. And I was like, damn, I like that a lot. So with me remembering exactly where I was, that's not going to happen for every track on here. I had to give Joe the point, even if he just listed in the credits.
Yep. I gave that one to Joe too.
I got it 4-3 at this point.
Yeah, so I don't even know where I'm at, but I know I didn't have, I only gave that nigga that round. I gave him the first round and all the way up. So I only got 3. Only got 3 for him right now. So then we go, Ha Ha Slow Down, featuring Jeezy versus Put It On Me, with the very, 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 very slim young lady that came out there. Vita.
Vita.
And I gave that one to Ja. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I was not cheating for Fat Joe. Gave that one to Ja.
I gave that one to Ja too.
Yeah, I don't remember the songs, but it's 5-3, so I gave it to Ja.
Yeah, it's Put It On Me. You know, Put It On Me.
I probably know it if I heard it. See, man, I don't remember like name titles like that, you know. But like, if somebody
when Lil Mo came out, what would I do without you?
Hey, if you said that was the name of the song, I'd be like, oh, yeah.
If he told you the name of the song was Lil Mo came out.
Nah, the second part when he said, "What I know about you." If he said that was the name,
they never heard Lil Mo came out, nigga.
Lil Mo came out was the cut.
Lil Mo came jamming. All right, so then we go, Don Cartagena featuring Diddy versus Thug Lovin'. Come on, baby. I just said, and I know you're getting wild.
Hey man, if you're trying to beat Thug Lovin', you better go get Michael Jackson or Prince or somebody.
You better go find somebody. And with the nigga with the jump out the goddamn helicopter, nigga, with the motherfucking, and I know y'all with the knees. No, nigga.
I'm not even joking. That's probably my favorite Ja Rule song. It's close. If it ain't the one.
That's top 3 for me for sure.
And especially you got to remember too, this was around the time, this was after the 50 joints.
Mm-hmm.
So this was when everybody was like shitting on Ja and all of that, but he was still making things that would have been crazy bangers. Because he didn't play the R. Kelly song that was crazy off that same album.
I don't even remember that song. I bet if I heard it, I know exactly what it was.
You got your phone, put the volume low, and nigga, you gonna say, oh, this.
Hey, so what was this song we talking about? I know what round it is. I know who
talking about the song with Bobby Brown.
No. I'm saying this round we talking about right now. Yes. I gave Ja the point. Which song was that?
The song with Bobby Brown.
I know that don't help me. How does it go?
Thug Lovin'. And I know you're getting bored dealing with him.
Oh yeah,
I
that was
know
tight. Yeah. I get it.
All right,
I
cool.
get it. All right, appreciate that.
Yeah. You found it, BT?
I'm looking right now. I don't see a song that says specifically with. It's on the same album, the Last Temptation album.
They probably pulled it.
Yes.
They might have pulled it. It don't say. They might have just took his name off. Yeah, I don't see it.
Hold on. Did they pull something so good?
Or is it in the?
Yo, they trying to wipe R. Kelly off the atmosphere. So
Let's
it's
see
a
if R. Kelly
chance.
still come up.
They still bang him hard though, man. I was in.
No, R. Kelly's whole catalog is still here. So, and it starts with "Seems Like You're Ready," which is clearly.
Oh, okay. My bad. It was on the RULE album that came out in 2004. This is what I mean. This is the same album as the New York song.
Okay. Let me see.
This is after Get Rich or Die Trying, when niggas is really like,
nigga.
Oh.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Now I gotta find it. Damn it.
That's crazy. He should have played that, nigga.
Ain't nobody playing no R. Kelly songs. You know what it is.
The night off. Oh, that is you're right. That's in my top 3 Ja Rule songs.
Bro, when that came out, I was like,
whoo! The stars are all the things I got. I wonder. Hey, I don't have to feel bad about it because it's Ja Rule song. Which is still calling me. And that's
Yo, which album is it, man?
It's on the RULE album.
It's on the
that one to say 336.
I just sent it via text.
And it's in my playlist now. Let
me see if I got a text.
He didn't play, nigga. He didn't play the shit with Lloyd either.
I ain't get your text.
I don't think they fuck with Lloyd.
But me and you had to meet, talk, fucking get caught up.
Yo, what's the name of the track? I'm on the album.
This album,
Wonderful.
Right. I might have to fuck around now.
That's the name of the song, Wonderful?
Wonderful.
Son of a bitch. It ain't on the Rule album on my version.
The 2004 RULE album.
RULE 336.
Just check your no. That's RULE 336 is his first album. That's 2004.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Hey, nigga. I don't know when, you guys. In the chat, if there's any people listening that fuck with the top 5 Fridays, I don't know when, but I will do a top 5 Fridays for Ja Rule and fucking Fat Joe. And I can tell you right now, nigga, we didn't talk about 3 of them bitches. They wouldn't play. Fucking Lloyd and that fucking R. Kelly nigga and Bobby, them 3 gonna make it. I don't know.
That Lloyd song was crazy.
That Lloyd is banana.
That Caught Up was dope. Ja was probably putting out better music, in my opinion, after shit popped up. Not bigger music.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, you're not even supposed to hear that, right? Oh yeah. Oh shit. That's a cut though.
The only person I've heard play the Ja Rule song was Bow Wow.
Hey, you know what? Hey, my bad, man. Hey, I tried to send y'all the text and I sent it to the group.
That's what I said. I ain't get it.
Yeah, I didn't hear you. Look, I just thought your glasses wasn't working. Look, I sent it to my sister and I sent it to a group text with my sister and Manny, where we just tease people who post stuff on Instagram and Facebook that we know.
You're like, nigga, why are you sending me this?
No, look, Manny just texted me and said, "Why are you sending me this foolishness?"
Hey, Manny, put that in the rotation, baby. That was all right. Yeah, that was.
Yeah, that's a cut. That's
all right.
I just sent it to y'all, even though y'all both got it, but I had to right my wrong.
Oh! I ought to take some points off of that nigga not playing that shit. Yeah, that Wonderful was crazy. Woo! All right.
But back to regularly scheduled programming.
So where we at? Okay, so Thug Lovin'. All right, so then the next round is the All I Do Is Win remix versus So Much Pain, this song with Tupac. Nigga, no. No, nigga. Not only no.
Hey, could you feel
hell,
no.
Harsh knows. No, nigga. No.
Yeah, man. I think he knew he was gonna catch the L, so he threw out the speech.
Yeah.
He was like, "It's the anniversary, and let me hit him with this speech, man. Let me just kind of win in a round I'm not supposed to win." I think that was
and that's the end of round 10.
So that's when Fat Joe go put on his ski gear.
Definitely went and put on another outfit. I thought it was gonna be a little harder than that.
Are we sure that's the end of it?
Mm-hmm.
Did they like mix two songs? Because I got another score right after that, and I stopped scoring when Fat Joe left, man, because he was just gone. I was like, damn.
No, that was it. Because
okay.
the next song is The Crown, which is Ja Rule and wait, hold that.
Yo, I'm right. They played that song before he left.
No,
I was right. They did do 11 songs.
Well, no, there's more than 11 songs because sometimes they was doubling up. So maybe the Tupac and The Crown are played in the same round. I'll give you that. But there is no Fat Joe song.
The Tupac song was the 11th one before they went. That was before he went.
No.
To change.
Do y'all think that Fat Joe went to change because they had the same pants on? Y'all think that's a possibility? I don't know. I'm just throwing stuff out there, but niggas had the same pants on. I think they was like, yo, we probably shouldn't be twinning.
I wonder. I feel like there might be a Fat Joe song missing because the last song I remember is the Tupac song.
Yeah, and I got that. I scored that one. So I just scored that one as the 11th.
Yeah, the last song I got was a Tupac song, which was up against All I Do Is Win. But either way,
I think that he went and changed because he knew he was about to get physical on round 2, so he had to rebuild all his cardio because he took it easy physically in the first round. He did a little shimmy here and a little shake, but the second one, you know, he knew lean back was coming. He knew some of his more concert, really performance songs was coming up. So I think that's when he was like, hey, man, let me rest these ankles and then I'm going to come hit him.
I think the nigga had the shit.
It took long enough. That was probably it.
Because Ja Rule could have technically stayed out there and did the top of round 11 because you get 2 songs back to back. Because he came back out and started the round. And I was like, yeah, that nigga had to poo-poo. But so we come back and Ja Rule does Ain't That Funny, the Jennifer Lopez song with Cadillac Tie on it that we don't remember. And Joe does the Sunshine Light song. Great beat, but it's Ain't That Funny. What are we talking about?
Yeah, we definitely gotta get that to Ja.
Yeah, I go Ja Rule. That was easily the Jennifer Lopez round. Then Ja Rule does Down For You versus So Excited. And I really like So Excited. Joe was very excited about So Excited. So Excited don't beat Down For You for me.
Yeah, man. I think at this point I was less excited. So I think that I was there. I was present and I wasn't present. So I started forming other opinions.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering, why am I starting to see all these images of Jay-Z out on vacation with just his feet out? I'm just like, man, this guy is really living right now. And why is this? Is it like a bunch of those images just coming out? Did it just happen? Are they like on the beach now? Jay-Z
yeah, him and Beyonce. Yeah, I seen a bunch of pictures with his feet out too. But he looked happy.
Yeah, he looked extremely happy, but it seemed like it just started in like the 13th round. Like soon as that round hit, all the images dropped. Like it was for a reason or something like that.
Like they was trying, like it was like some subliminal shit going on. Like they saying,
absolutely.
They got hella distracted. That's hilarious.
But that round go to Ja too.
For Charlie Baltimore, yeah. So then Ja goes Destiny outro versus Yes. That's Joe for me. That's yes, it's ass up, face down. That shit's hard. What about y'all?
I gave that to Joe, but it was by default. I don't want to hear neither one of them shits.
Fair.
And well, if you want to go with me, man, you already kind of know where I stand. So I will say that the only reason I think I fooled with Charlie Baltimore a little bit, and I know that was the last round. No, that was the last round.
Yeah, I got you.
Is
that was round 40, yeah.
Her last name is Baltimore, and Biggie kind of fooled with her. And I was like, all right, man, she cool if he says she cool.
Right.
Now,
this bitch is like a crab cake for you.
And a part of me almost took away a point for Joe because he never played. Thank God for that white. The shit Preem did.
Never heard it.
Oh yeah, the shit DJ Premier did for Fat Joe. He never done it, and I'm waiting for because I'm like, you playing all these street songs. It's like, oh, you got that, you got to play that.
Yeah,
in New York.
Yeah, it was a lot of the Joe songs I didn't know. I wasn't even gonna act like I did. I knew Ass Up Face Down though.
I don't really see you putting Fat Joe in your car. Just me. That's just me knowing you a little bit. I don't see you saying, yo, put that Joe on.
As soon as that nigga went to the South, I did. That round's coming up. So this is when Ja Rule said, I'm gonna take this round off because I guess he wrote Rainy Days. And I don't give a fuck about Rainy Days. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't give a fuck about Rainy Days versus Another Round. That's an easy Joe win for me.
Hold on, you said Ja played Rainy Days?
That's when he sat down. He was like, I'm gonna take this round off, and he played the Mary J song.
But he's on the song.
Yeah, I think he wrote it too.
Okay.
He let Mary sing for about a minute and a half. I was like, this is just getting weird now. Can I do my verse? I was like, nigga, I guess. I'm sleepy, bro. You making me sleepy with this one.
And Fat Joe played Another Round.
Yeah, I used to want you and her and her and her and you and her.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's when he brought out Dre from Cool and Dre.
I think he brought out Dre for Ass Up Face Down.
Okay.
Because Ja Rule sang the Chris Brown versus parts for Another Round.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that did happen. I was there. Hey man, I'm gonna call on the faculty for this one. For
the Mary J, Another Round, they're gonna say
for Rainy Days and Another Round, yeah.
They're gonna easily say Mary J.
Okay.
Yeah. Once again, there's two songs I could do without.
Yeah, I fuck with Another Round though. Shorty got a mean walk. So then Ja Rule goes clap back, and Fat Joe goes, I won't tell. And I'm trying to remember. I think I went.
I can't tell it's the Jay Holiday song, or I won't tell.
I definitely went. I won't tell.
Baby, I won't tell. I don't know the words, but
yeah, I would definitely went. I won't tell. I do not like clap back. Man, I don't like clapback. Oh boy,
niggas hollering about.
We go clap back. We go clap back. We go clap back. Let's take on the walls.
Let's take on the wall. Ja is so fucking corny.
Yuck.
And it be making it because Ja was talking big shit. Let's go, nigga. You know what it is. Real nigga shit. Let's go. It's like, nigga, you just popped all that shit, and then you about to hit us with this soft ass song.
And clap back clap back's around the time like he dead in the water, and this is supposed to be like a diss to 50. So if it's out of takeoff points, nigga, that shit is clap back.
But Ja was in a tough space at that time. I remember that shit so vividly because I was like, yo, no matter what he does, they not fucking with him.
Yeah, because that Lord and that R. Kelly came out.
Yeah.
Isn't that also like what you're saying right now is like how rappers used to say something in their rhymes, how they be killing rappers. But when you saw it really happen, like you saw like Jay say something, somebody would just be like, yo, we just don't fuck with him anymore. Cause they got annihilated in some type of diss. It like was really happening.
When I hear people talk about like rapping, like that nigga got shut down or something, that's the example. So unless that happened,
the example.
That's
it's
the
really
example.
The only example.
Well, no, it happened back in the day with KRS and Melly Mel and them, but
and Chameleon and Lil Flip. What? I'm sorry. No, it was Chameleon and Mike Jones actually.
I thought you
meant Chameleon and Mike Jones. People say it happened. People say it happened with T.I. and Lil Flip.
Yeah, T.I. and Flip. That's what it was.
But the difference is Ja Rule was a megastar.
Yeah.
It's like you could say Cannabis, but Cannabis never had a hit and never would have.
But that's
not the music he was making.
The biggest hit he got, the second round knockout.
Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like, no, he was like making huge hit records, and the nigga came along and was like, cut all that shit out.
Side note, fucking somebody, I think it was Miss One, and she was saying in the chat, she was like, say a Fat Joe verse. I ain't gonna hold you. I can't tell you the Ja Rule verses either. Like Ja Rule, I remember one time I was like, you know what? Maybe I'm tripping. Ja's a huge star. Let me just go give Ja Rule a thorough listen and for some give me some bars, bro. Whoo.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, I've done this with Nelly as well. I love Nelly. I was like, yes, Nelly's rapping to the. I fucks with it. Yes, nigga. Yes. Nelly's a better rapper than Ja Rule. Stamp that shit, nigga. Black T University official. Everybody agrees. Nelly's a better rapper than Ja Rule.
Yo, I don't think that's a far-fetched joint though, man.
But to that, because I'll get lost. To answer the question, Clap Back and what was the Joe song?
Clap Back versus.
Oh, I Won't Tell.
Yeah. We're gonna clap back. We're gonna clap back.
Damn, what you got, Mike?
Let's take on the wall.
Come on, man. You're not asking me. If you asking me, I can tell you what happened at the exact time around when those two songs were being played. That's when Diddy was like, the only way I'll do this if it's against Dre. And I was like, oh, that's more interesting than these songs.
Wait, he said that?
Yeah, that was Diddy was like, the only way he'll do a verse is if it's against Dre.
Wait, he said that like in the chat or some shit, or you just started thinking of
it? This is when Mike had blanked out again.
Gotcha.
And started focusing on other things.
Yeah, I thought I saw that in the chat. Right. And
I've heard Diddy say that in an interview.
It wasn't Diddy because it said you thought it was Puff, but it said Diddy 745-32264.
It was DIDDI.
I want to see somebody go up against JD. It was funny. It was interesting watching him there. But yeah, I wasn't. Yeah, I had nothing for. I'm definitely going. I Won't Tell. So then,
so you got nothing, Mike.
Absolutely.
Sound like I Won't Tell to me.
I will give it to Clap Back for entertainment purposes.
You're gonna clap back. All right, cool. So then we go I Cry versus Get It Poppin'. Boy, when I tell you, I do not need I Cry in my life. If I never heard that song again, it'd be too fucking soon. And I was happy to see Nelly.
Nelly came out
3 in the morning, girl, and the DJ playing our song. What you gonna do? I'm a kitty poppin' versus baby, I cry, you cry.
Hey, cry. I went the right side of the room.
Together.
Oh my goodness.
I went the middle of the room, and then I went the left side of the room, say we cry, and then he's like, shut the fuck up. Well, you just keep...
You're so right. That's why I picked the Nelly song. Yeah, that's what I'm like, nigga.
Damn, come
You just
on,
told New
man.
York, y'all gonna represent the West Coast and y'all gonna be the East Coast and the South, because that's how I divide. I was like, so just fuck Chicago, nigga. You don't give a fuck.
Man, how long is this?
What about Detroit, nigga?
I was like, DJ, play the song.
He don't give a fuck about St. Louis, Chicago, Detroit, none of that shit. All that counts is the South and the East and the West, though, nigga. Canada is holding shit down right now. What about the North?
So yeah, hey man,
That nigga didn't mention the Midwest.
That nigga did not mention the Midwest at all, bro. At all.
So I had Fat Joe on that because he pissed me off. Job pissed me off on that. I don't even remember the songs either way, but that's so uncalled for, man.
Fat Joe was like, John, come on, I'm doing this. I was like, nigga, don't do this. The crowd was like, oh man, he gonna do together. Nobody wanted to be part of that.
Why I gotta be the South?
All right, Lance, you gonna be I cry. All right. You cry, and I'm gonna be we cry. I cry.
Oh man.
Woo, yeah, nigga. Easily get it popping, sir. Just for pissing me off. I was so irritated at that point. I was like, nigga, all right, I'm trying to get that nigga to light. Hard pass on I Cry.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with what was the Joe song?
Get it popping.
Get it popping, yeah. And then so we have to acknowledge Nelly coming out. And when he did Hot in Here, the nigga voice sounded crazy.
I didn't even hear it.
Y'all didn't hear his voice didn't sound normal?
Yeah, man, he had like I shouldn't say he was a little congested.
He was a little congested. Now my contention is
you got that 19.
Even worse.
Damn.
I think that nigga was trying to change his voice to convince Ashanti he was a changed man.
Nigga.
I think that nigga was like, it's not me, I'm different. He seen her in that little leather shit.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, bro.
Ashanti was on the MTV Awards yesterday. Looking fucking phenomenal.
Like she always does.
Woo! That goddamn Shanti.
She looking all right.
Woo! That goddamn Shanti. All right. So then we go Mesmerize versus What's Love. This was actually this was kind of tough. This was tough. This is tough. This should have been another tie for me. I want to say I defaultly gave it to Jai, but I don't remember.
You keep calling a nigga Jai is hilarious.
Yeah, man, that's throwing me off, man. That's the dude that was the karate black dude that was on Why Did I Get Married Too? And one.
Talking about Michael Jai White.
Yeah. Yeah, man, he played a good character in that, man. Every time he lied, he'd be like, what you talking about?
Yeah, man, I know RULE. Because Mesmerize huge. Mesmerize huge. But
I gotta click on Ja Rule songs because they be like the same song.
That was also happening by this point in time. They started to start song. Mesmerize is.
Yeah, they go.
When you look at me, those skin, those eyes, love it when you touch me, and I can't deny. I think I gave that to Ja Rule because What's Love got Ja Rule on it. So it's almost like that nigga was like, I might as well join in. I might as well, that nigga said. I don't even think Ashanti planned on performing. He was like, no, Ashanti, you out of here now, bitch.
Take this person, sing.
Take this person, sing What's Love.
Okay, that's when that happened. That was that song.
Oh, yeah, no, he ain't
put out the box.
Yeah, but
that wasn't yet.
Yeah,
okay.
This is definitely when he pulled her and said, no, stay out on stage.
Gotcha.
So I gave that one to Ja Rule. What about y'all? Your skin,
What's love to do with that? It should be about.
It should be about love. It should be about trust.
It should be about us. It should be about trust.
To both.
So yeah, man, I personally hate that song. So,
yeah, I'm definitely going.
I remember. Yeah, on Mesmerized when they was at the video that was at a carnival, and he had the little Letterman sweater on. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to What's Love.
They was doing. Come on, Grease Lightning, you're cruising up a quarter mile. He did have the sweater with the letter, nigga.
I do remember the carnival too.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with What's Love, but trust me,
that's why this nigga Fat Joe kept saying, "Bring out the cardigan sweater." He kept telling that nigga to bring out the sweater. I was like, why does he keep saying Ja Rule wears sweaters? Oh my god, bro, nigga.
do you remember the video, BT?
Forgot about that. He kept saying.
Do you remember the video now?
Yes, nigga. Bro, Fat Joe has been saying it all the Instagram videos. Every time they was standing next to each other at the MTV Awards. Yeah, nigga, bring out the cardigan sweater. I was like, why does he keep saying that? Nigga, that's funny. And that's the point in time where Ja Rule should have been like, I'm the singing nigga. Oh my God, bro. Wait a minute. I got to see a picture of this.
Oh, no, I got you.
You looking for the sweater?
Oh my God, bro. I forgot, nigga. Oh. I'm finna just Google Ja Rule.
I got you.
Oh my goodness. Ashanti looking amazing. Like, yeah.
There it is.
It's murder. Oh, don't you throw that sweater, nigga. Don't you fucking dare.
Yo, man, I think that's right before she had filmed Coach Carter, too.
Oh my God. Nigga.
Yeah, look, there you go, BT.
Oh, you just missed the with the letter on it.
That nigga look like Boys to Me. He trying to hide it, nigga. I'm the singing nigga. This is the point in time where he was not trying to commit to that, nigga. You should have just been the singing nigga. You could have, if 50 would have came out and said all that shit, he'd be like, yeah, nigga, I be singing. Duh, 50. Ooh, so nigga. All right, y'all give it up for 50.
Yo, but that was the peak of murder rap too. Nobody would have accepted him. Nobody would have embraced that.
They already accepted him.
Yeah, because this is what
they was bumping his music, but they wasn't accepting.
Right, that would have flipped the narrative because it would have made 50 look like a bully. It would have been 50 because that's not how it responded. 50 said all this shit about Ja Rule, and then Ja Rule nigga was like, I started poking niggas. And then I'm gonna clap back. I'm gonna clap back. Yo, nigga, you could have just kept the sweater on, bro. That nigga. That just say bologna sandwiches for everybody, Fire Festival. Nigga. Dog, I forgot about that fucking sweater, bro. I could not figure out why that nigga kept saying that. This nigga pulled off the sweater and threw it and had one sleeve rolled up. This nigga, hey, he's so far from the streets, nigga. You don't roll up the sleeve, you roll up the pants leg. This nigga never seen LL. You supposed to roll up the G leg, nigga, not the sleeve. Oh my God, that shirt.
He had no tattoo to show off on his leg. Fuck that sweater. Look, y'all got a tat.
He threw the sweater, bro. Oh my God. Okay. I forgot where the fuck we was at, bro.
Mesmerized and
oh my God.
Love.
I'm just counting that round. That round did happen, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. That nigga threw the sweater. I'm tough now if I don't have this sweater. All right. Whoo! Then they keep Ashanti They keep making Ashanti work. They got her in the sweatshop at this point in time. She can't go sit down. She thought she was gonna get comfortable. She has to do always on time. And this is when Fat Joe brings out the bags for Remy and her. And
what y'all think about that?
Make it rain. I thought that was dope. Because he had called women bitches the whole night, so that was a good little flip. And then Ja Rule started trying to throw bitch in there. This nigga Ja he just learned too late. Nigga, this is funny. If this nigga, what if Ja Rule been sitting on the hit for hella long? He's like, all right, you think they like me now? He got a song with him and Drake
and Ty Dolla $ign.
Ty Dolla $ign. I'm the singing nigga. I'm the singing nigga is hilarious, bro, because he fought that narrative for a while. Mm-hmm. You know what's the funniest shit about Ja Rule is he's over it. He been over it. He been ready to shake it up, shake hands with 50, and this nigga 50 ain't happening, nigga.
Fat Joe said it was the other way around.
Really?
Because you know Fat Joe and 50 super tight now.
Yes.
So from what Fat Joe said, I think it was an award show or something. And they was like, Fat Joe was like, now that I'm tight with both these niggas, maybe I can get them on stage together. He said he took it to 50 and 50 was like, all right. And Ja Rule was 100% against it.
They've been on stage together though. They was both on stage for the Chris Lighty thing.
They might have been, but it wasn't. They wasn't close to each other. It wasn't. You know, Fat Joe was like he was trying to get them to like, yo, squash shit on stage, and you know what I mean. And he said 50 was like, all right, and Ja was 100% against it.
You know why? Because he didn't believe him. That's why. Because you know 50. Nothing about 50
is trustworthy.
That doesn't say that he's willing to let this go, bro. It does. I'm with you. He probably told Joe that, and Ja was like, nah, you're not gonna get me again.
That's officially the longest running hip hop joke right now, man. It's literally the longest one.
Yeah, and if I'm in 50's position, I would be like, I wouldn't care about squashing it because it's like I won. Like,
and it's still winning.
Yeah. If I'm Ja, I can understand, like, no, my life was going great and you ruined it. I don't ever want to see that nigga again.
Yeah.
And they have real issues that are not like rap problems. Right. People have been shot and niggas have been poked straight up and down.
I just started poking.
So
and I'm willing to bet outside of Ja Rule, Irv got it. I think Irv and Ja are obviously still very close. And I don't think Irv will never let it go.
Yeah, I don't think so. But
50 started. He was cool with Ashanti for a minute. He clearly was cool with Lloyd. He was about to sign that nigga to G Unit.
Well, Lloyd and Lloyd Banks got a banger together.
Yes,
but because I heard Irv was mad about that. Irv was like, I heard radio like he couldn't wait to leave us to go hop on them niggas' dick over there. And I was like, all right, he was mad at Ashanti for the same.
And that's why I don't think Lloyd was there tonight. You know what I mean? Because it really don't make sense. Because it ain't like Lloyd might do his own.
Wait a minute, before you go to the next thing, I got a question about that round. So Fat Joe, right? He pulls out the Birkins, right? I understand the women are gonna be grateful, but are they excited about getting something that they could just probably already got at the house? Are they excited about that?
For Birkins, yes. Because Birkins, you can't just get, you have to be able to have access to get them. It's more than just the money. You don't
think they have access?
Everybody don't. They kick Oprah. Birkin is a store that kick Oprah out the store.
I believe they have access, but everybody likes a gift.
I am not committed to the fact that Ashanti, at this point in time, or Remy Ma, with her criminal record, have access to these stores. You can't walk in the store and buy a Birkin, bro. I just don't believe it. Remy can get in there and get the poking niggas. Like, cause I just don't. Now, Joe, I don't even know if Joe has access. Joe probably knows people and is probably more within, because Joe had never stopped doing music. Ashanti, Remy, them niggas be on and off. Joe is always in the mix.
With her criminal record.
She has a record. I'm not.
It's fucking insane.
I'm not convinced she can get him. She's a real bitch. She didn't snitch either. So I don't know. I'm not just official. Now, to what you said, Mike, though, I'm not convinced they're happy about it because it was the same purse.
I thought they was the same design, but the colors were slightly different.
I saw black
the same purse.
They both look like they was black with like a white or a gray in them.
Yeah.
But like I said, I just think people like this. Even if let's say you seen that person, you was like, I don't like it. You can gift it to somebody else. Like it's a free, expensive item.
Yeah.
And I think that was a nice gesture. I always think it's nice to do things for people who you're not sleeping with, from man to woman. That always looks good.
I know, but then I mean he could have did that, like he could have did that afterwards. Hey,
off camera.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, he threw the sweater, nigga. He looked at it like, man, why I got this on? And then threw it. Nigga, you already at the event now. And the girl you want got on a full Catwoman outfit, nigga. You in the sweater in the summertime.
Hey, man, look, my point was everything they do on stage was a piece of showmanship because they was trying to win a Verzuz.
Right.
So him doing that was one of those actions that was supposed to contribute to giving him some type of edge in front of a live audience. And I was like,
yeah.
That's all I thought about it. I was like, I mean, yeah, it's a kind thing to do, but hey, man, this is a hip hop Verzuz, man. I still want him to give them the purses. I think great. Yeah, they helped his career and everything, but I just didn't want it to happen right there.
That was the last song that Ashanti performed. And the only reason I gave him credit for it is because he played that in the round. He played that before his song. Ja had just done Always on Time. And then he gave them the bags and then played Make It Rain.
Okay, I get it. It goes with Make It Rain.
Let me tell you when I put Fat Joe in the car, Lance.
When he got Lil Wayne on the hook.
I'm in this bitch with the 10. That's the only one Mikey like too. Got a head full of stacks. I want to bring an umbrella. I Make It Rain. Make It Rain is fucking phenomenal.
And what was Jo's song in that rap?
Always on Time.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna Make It Rain.
Definitely gonna Make It Rain on that. And as I figured, at this point in time, I think I got it 9-8-1. Well, one of them rounds don't count no more, so now it's 9-7-1. Removing this nigga, I'm removing Mesmerized because that nigga threw that sweater. No, if he would, what I would have respected more is when he was saying, "I'm the singing nigga, look," and then he put the sweater back on. Fucking points, but because he threw that good white sweater in the grass, nigga, like you can't be hard in a sweater, nigga. What are you doing?
That was a white sweater too.
Bro, you think nigga Biggie, nobody disrespect Biggie in the goddamn Bill Cosby Coogee sweater. Nigga. Not the outfit, bro. It's how you wear it.
What does the M stand for on the sweater?
Mushy.
Who's the toughest nigga to wear a sweater like that? Ja Rule or Tariq?
Tariq.
St. Patrick.
Woo!
Man, you know what? At that exact round, you already know where I was, man. You know where I was. At that exact moment, that's when I found out that Rick Ross had just got his driver's license at 45.
Nigga.
It just happened. I was like, damn,
He just started looking at other shit.
Yeah,
This nigga, you have been looking at other shit for the past 5 rounds. This nigga said
Mikey was just looking to see if Wayne came out, and when he knew that wasn't happening, he was like, "Damn, he just got his L's. That's crazy." His label is called Maybach Music. He was running a label without a driver's license.
That nigga could have got a sweater with an M on
it. For Maybach.
With 3 M's. Oh my goodness. Oh, that nigga threw that sweater. I'm so mad that nigga threw that sweater, bro. I'm really frustrated about that. Damn.
I got Joe that round.
All right. Whew. All right. Final round ish. I'm Real versus I'm Real, Jennifer Lopez versus Lean Back. I mean, in real life, what's beating Lean Back? Nothing, nigga, nothing. That nigga said, I was on that shit was number 1 for 11 weeks. Nigga, my shit was number 1 for 47 weeks. It's only 52 weeks in a year. I was like, that's fact though.
And he got Kevin Hart in the video before Kevin Hart blew up.
Yes, he does. Yeah, Lean Back is bananas. Lean
Back.
Back.
I'm going Lean Back there.
Definitely going Lean Back. And then honestly, so they obviously we knew they was going to do New York together. And we knew Jada was going to come out, but I gave that that's not even really around. That's technically
that's a performance.
It's a performance for all 3 of them, but I gave that one to Ja too.
That's hilarious. I don't even know how you came to that logic.
Still didn't help him. He was still behind.
Yo, man, I saw the energy change when Jada came out. They
still outside.
Yo, man, they looked less when Jada was there. Maybe it's because of this back-to-back thing. It just looked like Jada just came and shined again.
Jada's voice is so... His breath control, I don't know if it's his breath control or if it's just how he writes verses, but either, like, Jada don't waste no words or no space.
He's one of the greatest rappers of all time.
Yeah.
So, and then...
And he don't never be trying to rap. Like, you know what I mean? He don't be like trying to rap hard. Like, nah, nigga, this the verse. I'm saying enough shit to where it ain't gonna matter.
Yeah. And so, because I remember when New York hit, and I was like, oh shit, like this is fucking crazy. Like when it came out. Everything about that, because that was when the beef started with 50 and Jada and 50 and Joe.
Yeah. Yes.
Because everybody else was neutral.
Yes. And they had let that nigga stay in the water for a while. This was after Clapback.
Yeah, just after Clapback. Yeah, absolutely. This is Clapback was 03. 03 is the same year Give It to Die Trying came out. This comes out in 04.
Yeah.
And that's when 50 feels like Jada has chosen a side. Fat Joe has chosen a side.
Yeah,
but Fat Joe, once again, Fat Joe and Ja Rule are really close.
They still are. It's really and he don't what's the name? He never did a not only did he do that, but he was like he didn't you said Fat Joe, Jada. Go ahead, because I forgot what I was gonna say. Keep going.
Oh no, that was 50 felt like they had chosen a side. Now, I don't think that about Jada.
That he had chosen a side?
I think Jada just didn't care.
That's what it was. New York niggas already didn't really 50 already feel away about New York in general.
Right.
A lot of you niggas don't fuck with me anyway.
Now, Fat Joe had literally Fat Joe was in like smack DVDs talking shit. He wasn't saying 50's name, but you knew exactly what the nigga was saying.
Right.
Jada was just kind of neutral, but he just kind of stepped into some shit. I didn't even say stepped into some shit. I don't think Jada cared. He was like, hey, bro, I'm not in that shit and I'm gonna do the song. Fat Joe was like, no, nigga, send it to me. Fuck that nigga. Let's ride.
Right.
And yeah, that New York song was just, that shit was a moment because it was like, this is like Ja dead in the water.
Super dead.
And that shit was like, oh shit. Because once again, that's the same time the Wonderful song came out and it didn't get the respect I thought it deserved.
Yeesh.
But then that New York hit. And he ain't had a song since. But
that nigga has not have a song.
But that fucking New York, bro. Like, and once again, it's when you talk about Jada, like the shit he say. like word that niggas want to murk you is in the air. That's not a crazy metaphor, but if you looking at this like a 50 Cent diss song,
yeah,
and you say shit like word that niggas want to murk you is in the air, and you know the time that that's happening, it's like, bro, that's like meaningful bars.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? Without being, it's not lyrical, miracle, serial. Like it's none of that. It's just like, no, nigga, these are grown man, straight to the point bars.
Tupac.
Yeah, but more, you know, but more wordy. So we was talking about Irv Gotti in the verses in the comments. Did y'all see Irv in the comments?
No.
This is what Irv said.
Yeah, he said. Yeah, I heard what he said.
Irv said, "Well, all y'all talking that 50 shit, all good. He got beat up, stabbed up, shot up, and sued us. That's all I'm gonna say. Your hero ain't what you think he is. Period."
Yeah, Irv still in his feelings about it. Here's a very interesting part. Hey, Irv.
Period and facts.
Hey, Jai. You know what's crazy? Your friends, your good friends that came and helped you out with the New York shit. Them niggas ain't really work with Ja Rule.
Should they not really what?
I didn't work with him. I wanted to make sure my brother was celebrated. When was the last time Fat New York is the last time Ja Rule did a song with Fat Joe?
Yeah.
I just y'all can Fat Joe is a nigga who never left. A perfect example. We know Khaled don't really fuck with 50, right?
Yeah.
Khaled be having songs with 11 people on.
Why can't Ja be one of 11?
Man, somebody throw Ja a bone, baby.
Why can't Ja be one of the 72 people on this song?
Ja don't look no different. Still in great shape. Still great performer. Still got
Ja look great.
He look great.
He looked like he didn't have any of the stress of the industry for the last 15 or 20 years. That's what he looked like. Like he moved into the suburbs and some country area. You know, he had a window he could look out with grass and stuff, and it looked like he was just.
I wonder if it's like if is Ja Rule going around saying I don't want to make music anymore, because this is my logic. When you got a catalog like Ja Rule, and let's not get into it, the nigga has a catalog, even though I have to take Mesmerize off because he threw that away. I have to take that off the list. There's only 19 songs, but the even within that, when you have a catalog, this is what I've realized about music. When you have a catalog, all you need to do is keep collecting as many moments as you can. So every little feature, every hook you can jump on, all that shit counts when you got to go do a set. It's like collecting fire ass jokes. It's just like, nah, nigga, when you got to go do a set, oh shit, nigga, like 2 Chainz he ain't got one verse on goddamn the song with the ASAP Rocky shit.
I love bad bitches. That's my fucking problem.
I guarantee you, if you see 2 Chainz in concert, I bet the fuck that come on. And that nigga gonna do that hook, and they gonna move to the next track. But that's about, hey man, it's about 3 minutes.
Yeah,
it's gonna help the concert.
Y'all sing it.
Yeah,
like T-Pain, like niggas who have this truckload of hits with whether it be features or their own shit. All you need is one, and now you back out on tour. Fat Joe has consistently knocked out one. Oh yeah, Ja Rule, man. I mean that boy Fat Joe, man. And Make It Rain. That shit was hard. And then lean back, you're like, well, wait a minute, nigga. Like, oh, cool, all right, Fat Joe, man. Y'all give it up, Fat Joe. It was a great time, man. And then all the way up. Okay, well, Fat Joe's back again. You know what I'm saying? Like Fat Joe has been, where you been for 15 years? He asked him. Like, nigga, wherever you, that's all great, nigga. Where you been for the last 15 years? Ja Rule don't need but a song, nigga. And we gotta give this nigga some kind of credit for being able to make hits. Some kind.
You know my thought behind that? I be feeling like this is out of people's hands. Because as much as we'll say 50 shut niggas down and all of that, that was an industry thing.
Yeah.
That wasn't just 50 Cent being sold. Like, nah, bro. He had Jimmy Iovine behind him. He had Dr. Dre behind him, which means he had Interscope Records behind him. And it feels like the industry was saying, yo, don't touch him.
I agree. But what about DJ Khaled? Khaled don't make no sense. Rick Ross don't make no sense. Niggas that we know don't fuck with 50. Hey, Rick Ross, call Ja Rule, baby. He ain't doing shit. Call Ja Rule. Call him. He ain't doing shit, nigga. That nigga ain't doing shit but working out, baby. Bro, because clearly he know how to make hits. Like, if Ja Rule just start popping up on nigga shit, you'd be surprised to see him. You'd be interested. But you're like, all right, no, this works. And then if he's fully committed to, I'm the singing nigga. I got the sweater on. I'm not going to throw it. It'd be fine, bro. Somebody need to call Ja Rule, man.
But that is an interesting thing. You be like, if my friends is all here and y'all love me so much, then why ain't nobody throwing me a bone?
Break that down. What is the reason? Because man, like that's what's happening here. So what's the real of that? Or is he like gonna put some other people in the line of fire? Him being around?
But Mike, they helped him when it was hot, nigga.
Everybody help you when you hot.
No. I'm saying when the shit
New York song.
Yeah, with New York, like niggas helped him when clearly you was in that nigga 50 line of target, and he made that an issue for all them niggas.
Right. Yeah, he did. Right.
So now it's like 50 ain't even making music no more. I don't even know if he care.
I don't think you'll ever hear 50 Cent make another song that's not related to a soundtrack to a TV show.
Oh yeah.
You know, I don't think that nigga's ever gonna be like, yo, I got a new album coming. I don't see it.
He don't have to, right?
Right. So wait, so Mike, I want to know what you think though. I want to know what you think about what you just said.
Hey man, I think you know how like one of the things we started off with was like I think Lance threw out that Ja was kind of corny, right? I think Ja probably maybe he said some dumb shit. Maybe he pissed off someone in the circle. Maybe they was just like, yo, you know, Ja was cool when he was cool. Cause I don't see the reason to just not fuck with him again for all those years, unless he did something in the inner circle, man. Like even Ashanti was she was in and out. She was still around. But he wasn't, he was like excommunicated. This dude was just.
From the League of Shadows?
Yeah. He was out. Yeah, man. So it's like, yo, it's something we don't know. It's something we don't know. Because that just that don't happen. Point another example.
You gonna be hard pressed because like niggas go get Charlie Wilson, bro. Niggas go get niggas from the past all the time, especially nowadays. Like 50's not around no more. 50, yes, you might want to be on a 50 Cent show, but like I don't expect the baby to call him. Like I don't expect no street niggas that don't have problems with 50 to call him. But when niggas, hey, the best diss song ever to 50, let me tell it, is Miss Jackson. Everything else was mad suspect. Like,
so you talking about the Jada and Styles shit?
Yes.
I thought Jada and Styles had about 6. That was crazy.
Miss Jackson was the one for me. The ones because I could give New York, you know what I mean, but New York was kind of subliminal. Miss Jackson was so direct.
Nah, the animal shit that Jada had.
Yeah,
we said it just like grown men. You won't win. You don't even feel comfortable in your own skin. Like that joint, Jada had some. Jada was really like whooping them niggas' ass.
Yeah,
it just didn't matter at the time, or it didn't feel like it was impacting at the time because they was putting out so many big hit records.
Yeah,
it's like the response to this is Candy Shop. You know what I mean? It's like, but if we talking about just the bars of the battle, now I will say 50 and Yayo did have the I Run New York shit.
You're not talking about I Get Money.
No, the walls have ears, little nigga. I Run New York.
Yeah, you know that one.
Yeah. That's when at the end he start talking about Jadakiss borrowing niggas jewelry and all that type of shit.
Oh yeah. But even when you talk about niggas dissing Ross, like Officer Ricky is fantastic. It was like, oh, 50 can still do this. But like, I don't know, man. I don't know where this disdain or disconnect from a nigga like Ja Rule happens if you don't fuck with 50. Because when 50 was trying to get at Ross, it was the reverse. Ross was knocking out so many hits, it didn't really matter. I was like, Officer Ricky, every day I'm put some it was like,
that was the name of the album.
It's not Teflon Don, is it?
The one he had the suit on the cover. There was that album.
God Forgives I Don't?
No. It might be Teflon Don. It's like Rich Off Cocaine is on that album. And hold on, I'm pulling it up right now. So definitely not Teflon Don. Deeper Than Rap.
Gotcha.
Deeper Than Rap is that one. And that's when Ross drops. This is 2009. Magnificent with John Legend. Rich Off Cocaine's on that album. Maybach Music 2 with T-Pain, Lil Wayne, and Lay Back with Robin Thicke. Boss Lady with Neo, Face with Trina, Valley of Death, and Cold Blood. But Mafia Music is on that, which is what started as far as them rapping back and forth, because niggas didn't even know Rick Ross and 50 had a problem. Rick Ross threw the diss out. But he threw the diss out knowing 50 would respond. It's like, oh, no, this is work for other people. Let me just diss the nigga and get that attention going.
Yeah.
And it worked for him. Because everything about it, Ross was looking kind of like uninterested in it. Like, it's like how he did it and was like,
right.
Let 50 carry it. This nigga 50 had a fucking
he had the donkey character. He had the DVD with that nigga baby mama.
With his baby mama, he had the Pimpin' Curly.
Pimpin' Curly.
He was just letting 50 do everything, and he was just like, receiving all of the momentum from it.
Yeah,
his plan worked to perfection.
It did. It's funny because with Ross, it's funny. We were talking about something earlier where, like, you know, artists will do some music, but then they don't feed the streets. I personally love those like high symphony, the traditional Maybach sound. You know, you hear it and that motherfucker come on, you're like, oh, this is rich nigga music. I don't know, nigga. I promise there's some lights at the top of this Prius. Like, the shit just sound plushy seats, you know, private. It sound G5 is like, it's a sonic that when you hear it, even when somebody else is doing, you like, Rick Ross has to be on this song.
Yeah.
I love him in that vein. He does that. He'll do some shit like some John Legend shit, but then he'll still make it a point to do like really hard street shit. You know, the Big Meech or whatever, just to keep it balanced, because you gotta feed that animal.
Yeah, and just for clarity, when we're talking about Miss Jackson, it is a Jada Kiss and Styles P 50 Cent diss over the Outkast Miss Jackson beat, not the actual Miss Jackson song.
Right, and the whole time they're talking to 50's mom about why 50's a bitch. The whole time. They never even address 50. Why'd you raise him like this? It's just like, woo, this is creative. Maybe it was mad. Maybe he mad because he saw you kissing the chick like them niggas was. I was like, yeesh.
Nigga, that's funny.
That's what it was. You remember, nigga?
Yeah.
It's like the 3000 thing, but way worse. Like the 3000 verse, but way, way worse.
So, full circle, you got Joe winning the verses, BT.
Mm-hmm.
And Mike, you got
Before you respond, remember he threw that sweater.
He did throw the sweater. Sure. Yo, man, the purse thing that sent me in a negative. And man, job, man.
It's a job, bro.
Yeah, man. It was a tie for me. It was a tie. Yeah.
I don't know. I might have scored it for Joe just based on the songs.
Right.
But the performance in the room, Ja Rule for sure.
Yeah, Ja Rule in the first round, if it's 10 rounds, he got into a hit bag and played at least 6 hits. And I was like, well, he out that window early. And then came back and still had another 4 to 5. And I was like, oh, Ja motherfucking Rule. Like, he had like 13 or 14 songs that you knew at least the hook. When it came on, it was very familiar.
And he didn't play the R. Kelly shit, and he didn't play the Lloyd shit.
Yeah. So,
but
yeah, man, I'm gonna kill my diplomatic too, man. I know Ja won that, man. It's just.
Oh no. He didn't win for me. I don't like those songs better. I'm with you, Mike. Like, because go ahead.
I just wasn't. I don't know, man. Just the whole thing. The whole thing wasn't fun to me. It was like, yo, man, y'all supposed to be professionals. They've been doing this for years, man. Like, make this fun, put on a show. But they was forced. They was trying to talk shit. Like you said, they knew each other. It was just like, man, this is.
Man, listen. We know Verzuz is listening. Hey, listen, you guys. For all artists that are going to do Verzuz from here on out, you guys do not have to follow the Diplomats format. We still enjoy the Love Fest. When Snoop and X are sitting there, that's still one of the best ones, even with like giving the backstories for how this song came together and so on and so forth. Like I'm not saying every niggas need to do that. What I am saying is we shouldn't have Steve Harvey there at all. And then like Steve Harvey should never show up. Been cutting off. Go on, give me another one, nigga. What are you doing, Steve? This isn't your show. That nigga, Mr. Biggs was so sick of. Don't he know I got a knife in this game? But there is something, because this is what we saw. When we got to see it at Verzuz during the pandemic, was we got to see the people's personality. Now, if your personality doesn't shine in this way, then maybe you shouldn't do it like that. And you go to this high performance talking shit, whatever leans to your, you know what I mean, towards your personality. But watching Babyface talk shit to Teddy Riley and just be like, no, it's just me in the studio by myself. I don't need my headphones. I don't have a whole setup. It's just me. Like, that was funny. Like, because it was like, oh, this nigga Babyface is Babyface in a motherfucker. But seeing Diplomats and what's the name, that was also great. Seeing 40 and Too Short, like, you got to find a vibe, nigga. Like, even though Too Short and 40 was like going back and forth, there was still love there, nigga. You don't have to make it a thing. It's fine. I would have enjoyed the Big L verse better had he had set it up right. It's like you just going into these songs, it's like that don't always be the key. But tomato.
Yeah, man. It sounded like they was talking over each other, so they didn't do their setups properly. And I don't know. I wanted more.
Who would win between Ja and 50? Seeing this,
I think 50 wins that easily.
I do too, but
yeah, because I think he got all of those songs that Ja got, and he has a whole nother bag of like street songs that we know.
I feel like I would have preferred to see Ja up against somebody else. Like Ja versus Nelly felt like when Nelly walked out, I was like, that make way more sense. Because Nelly could play the shit he didn't want to play when it was ludicrous.
Yeah.
Because it's all in my head. You can play that, bro. It's Ja over there with it throwing sweaters, nigga. You can play that. Nobody's gonna complain. It fits perfectly next to whatever the cry together. It fit perfectly right there. Nobody gives a fuck.
All right. So somebody in the comments said, my man Warren Peterson said Ja would win. Why do y'all think 50 would win? 50 don't got 20 hits. I don't even know how to respond to something like that.
Well, we first start off saying that when you're watching this show, please indulge how you want, but be careful with your intake on what you're doing, because we don't want to be responsible for, drug intake on the show. We don't want that kind of behavior. 50 could just play the first album in order and it would compete with anybody.
You got to think about we're not talking mixtapes and nothing. This is without me even thinking. I haven't thought yet. Many Men, PIMP, Wankster, In the Club, 21 Questions, Candy Shop, Hustle's Ambition, Hate It or Love It, On Fire,
Windows,
the Power theme song.
Power theme song, if you want to do that.
Yeah.
So Seductive.
Still Seductive. Window Shopper.
Have a Baby by Me. I Get Money. I'm at 15.
Yeah. Ha 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 ha. I'm laughing.
Straight to the Bank. So now, so off of that song, Still Will Kill, off of that album, Still Will Kill, Ayo Technology.
I Know You Don't Love Me.
I Know You Don't Love Me. West Side Story.
This Is How We Do.
This Is How We Do. That's West Side Story. That's the same song.
Oh, well, what's the other song? That same album. It came out literally.
Oh no, my bad. Those are two different songs.
Yeah.
If you take a look in my eye, those are different songs. But I'm thinking about the song that is Amusement Park.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 20. And I didn't say any street songs like shit like In My Hood or shit like What Up Gangsta or shit like.
You didn't touch Beg for Mercy.
No, I didn't touch Beg for. We ain't talked about Popping Them Things or Stunt 101 or Straight Out of South Side or I Smell Pussy. We haven't touched any of those songs and we're at 24 songs.
Yeah. It is the hardest niggas that anybody would have to go against. 50, Drake, Jay, Ye.
People like Kanye, people like Jay-Z.
That is tougher.
People like Kanye, Wayne, you don't know what they're going to play. With 50, I know what he's going to play. He got the songs, but it's not going to be many songs. It's like, it's like, no, I know the songs.
Yeah.
Ye going to play some shit you totally forgot about.
Yes.
You like, oh shit, this nigga playing that fucking Everybody with him and fucking Farnsworth Bentley and Andre 3000. Yeah. He gonna play some shit you forgot about with not De La Soul, but the mother niggas who wear brown.
Little brother,
not little brother. Slum Village. I'm calling. Maybe I'm helpless. Like he got a whole catalog of. He done Common's B album. That album is perfect.
He did all the
he
songs.
Produced the whole thing. So what if he played? You accuse me of the things and let me testify. Like Kanye has a whole nother thing going because he's a producer too.
Yeah, and he has the like the R&B shit. So you got him and Keisha Cole, him and John Legend, him and like there's songs on that John Legend album that are fucking perfect. That are just him and what's his name? It's like, yeesh. Yeah, Ye is. I would love to see Ye do it just as a producer. I think that would be very interesting.
Yeah. Somebody like Kanye can't do a verses because he got too many songs. The nigga would literally have to say, "Yo, we doing 50 songs a piece, and I gotta do it with Pharrell."
Yeah,
or Dr. Dre or somebody, but like Kanye and Drake don't even make sense. I understand it because if we want to narrow down to 20, it's just going to be 20 banger after banger after banger. But Kanye is going to have to leave 40 songs off.
Yeah, I think Drake should go against Chris Brown. I think that makes more sense to me. It always has. I'm really interested. There's a couple of people that are floating out there that I know want to do it, and I'm just wondering who would it be. We know Missy's still out there. We know Buster's still out there. We know JD's still out there, and that's interesting to me. Yeah. And so then my man said 50 has trash songs. Stop playing. Even I Get Money barely made the top 20. Y'all having barbershop talk. I don't know how to reply to that because we clearly are talking about songs that we like and that are recognizable. Dude, I feel like somebody is saying this without a picture.
I got a picture.
Hey man, so I came to the. When did I walk to the stage, man?
Wait, don't you talk about Zay Styles?
Zay Styles and Warren Peterson is both having a. I don't know. I haven't seen what Zay Styles is saying.
Oh, got you.
Oh, he said all those songs are trash though.
Warren, if you don't have the Ja Rule sweater.
Because I forgot about that song. If we talking about New York and hip hop shit, we the realest, nigga. 50 Cent and B.I.G., my nigga. Like these songs matter.
What's the song with him and Kim?
Magic Stick. These are songs that I totally forgot. Never mind, I forgot. Yeah, it'd be a problem. He has 50 Cent has a lot of songs in a very short period of time.
50 and just this. Oh my God, we didn't even do the song with him and Kendrick.
Yeah.
But
I mean that
him and Kendrick, him and Drake, the interesting thing about 50 is if 50 just decided to keep it street the whole time, niggas would have a problem. If he just did street records, he didn't do none of the pop shit. He would just like I'm gonna die tonight, fucking like if he did all street shit, niggas would have an issue.
Yeah, and the only shit that I would even consider like not on brand with him would be Best Friend, Candy Shop, and Candy Shop really because of the video. Mm-hmm. Like what he's actually talking about is just a sex song, but Candy Shop and Magic Stick are pretty much the same song.
Yeah, absolutely.
One just got a video where somebody whipping his shirt off and doing that, so I'm not co-signing that.
It's okay if they whip the shirt off. You just can't throw a
sweater.
Sweater. He can't throw off sweater.
Sweater.
Not when Biggie rocked the Coogee and niggas put on Coogee sweaters.
Yeah.
You can't make sweaters not tough, nigga. You live in New York. Sometimes niggas wear sweaters.
So take away Candy Shop and take away shit like Best Friend.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what else I'm looking at. Like, nah, bro. Because like to me, Candy Shop is not a good song. I don't care what the chart says. It's not a hot song. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't ever want to hear it. I don't never need to hear that song.
You really can't base it on what the charts say, because there are songs that don't ring off in the charts that everybody knows. That let me tell it, that make it more impactful. Like I remember when Jagged Edge went up against 112, and the two songs that stood out like a motherfucker was Jagged Edge played it's something off that second album. You know
what song that is, Mike?
Let's Get Married.
Where the party at?
Peaches and Cream. Everybody know that.
Yeah, I hate you niggas so much.
I forgot about the Whoa too with Pop Smoke.
It is.
And the Down on Me with Jeremiah.
Yeah. Oh my God. What You Trying to Do came on, and I was like, this is arguably niggas' favorite J.E. song, and it wasn't like a single and shit like that. Like, it was one of them songs that was so good on the album that it'd be like the fifth single. They're like, we got to do a music. We need visuals for this. Everybody loves this song. It was probably the song that the artist was saying should be the single, while the label was like, no, go with another song. And 112 played like an interlude. It was like it's like a famous interlude. I'm gonna say from the second or third album, but it's like Q Mike Slim to Run. It was just an interlude, nigga. I was like, but we all know the interlude. If everybody knows the song, so like, it can't be just based on the charts. It's got to be based on, nigga, when Keisha Cole played the shit with her and Jaheim, nigga.
Yeah, I mean, we're not gonna pretend like we don't know when a song or an album hit.
Yeah.
Illmatic didn't sell a bunch of records, but it hit.
Yeah.
Like, what are we talking about? That, like, see, and if we ever start basing hip hop on the charts, now you can talk about a versus battle, and I understand it. But even with that, see, one thing that you'll notice about a versus battle, he's like, oh, I don't want to hear this shit now. With a lot of them songs, you'll be like, I don't ever want to hear this again. I don't care what you said the charts did. I don't ever want to hear this coming out of my stereo ever again in life.
Yeah, especially as the time didn't pass.
Yeah,
man,
it's
I
like
I got one exception on that, man. Like the 40 stuff is the stuff I went back to, and I was like, damn, I didn't really bump any of this when it was hot, and I was like, that's the one. But
yeah, no, there's a lot of music that you'll hear and you like, yo, I still got the same feeling. But there's a lot of shit you hear, like even there's not a diss, but listen to that Bow Wow Soulja Boy shit. I don't want to hear any of this again, but this is fun to watch now.
Don't do that, Bow Wow.
right.
I don't want to hear none of this shit, but no, for the moment, hey, we having a good time. But
Like going to an old concert.
that's all it is. It's like, I'm not finna, like, you know, that the telltale sign of a concert that you had a good time is when you get in the car and put the artist in.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I left Bruno Mars concert like, yo, put on that Bruno.
Put on that Gorillas.
Put on that Gorillas.
Yeah.
But nigga, I didn't leave the Ja Rule verses like, yo, let me go dig into this Ja Rule catalog. Like, nah.
And it's funny because the people, not so much the women, I understand why women love Ja Rule. The niggas that love Ja Rule, they're almost very, I think they automatically, not specifically anybody in this chat or whatever, but I'm saying in general, they automatically feel like you're only siding against Ja because of 50. It's like, nah, nigga, when this was going on, I knew the Ja Rule songs. I don't own any Ja Rule albums. I would listen to them like you do, like the little listen, nigga, back in the Circuit City days, nigga. When you put the bitch on and you can listen to every song on the album, or somebody would have it and I borrow it and I'd give that bitch back. And most of the time, I don't give them back. I got 3 or 4 copies of the goddamn Eternal 99 album. Niggas never gonna see them bitches.
Mm-hmm.
But this is exactly what I was saying from the jump. These are street records, and he doesn't have any.
Yeah.
He doesn't have any album cuts that niggas is like, no, I fuck with that. He doesn't have What Up Gangsta and In My Hood and Bloodhound. He don't have a put in that Ja Rule album and track number 8 was just my shit. That doesn't exist for Ja, and that was their downfall. To where it was like, because like in reverse, if we talking Nas, we love Nas for the album songs. Like Nas got some quote unquote hits, but I'm not no fucking Nas fan because of Hate Me Now.
Yeah,
I don't ever need to hear it. Like I don't need none of that shit. I don't need Hate Me Now.
You need Uchi Wale Wale.
I don't need Uchi Wale.
Everybody needs Uchi Wale.
I don't need any of those things.
You need Shawty. Say what's your price?
I absolutely don't.
Just to back it up.
That's a cut though.
My eyes.
Hey, wasn't bad. I don't need it.
Oh,
Owe me back like you owe your rent. Oh yeah, I don't need it. I don't hate it, but I don't need it. That's not why I'm tuned in to Nas. That's not what got me hooked.
You need cryptocurrency Scarface, but like
I gave you power and shootouts and what goes around comes around, and the Nas singles that people feel that way about who are Nas fans are like One Mic and If I Ruled the World.
Yeah,
it's like songs that worked, but they not that. They just worked.
But so like, and so to speak to what you're talking about, one of the things is just like a feeling. It's like, what are you doing when Ja Rule's on? Because the music. Okay, let me be clear. There's only so many environments I'm listening to music, right? I'm not gonna listen to it while I'm cleaning up. That's really more of a, you normally go a little old school, right? More ideally. If I'm in the car with my niggas, I'm not putting on Ja Rule. I'm not pulling up nowhere listening to Ja Rule with the windows down with the music loud. I'm not pulling up to no chicks like like it's not gonna happen, right? I'm not even riding with a chick to Ja Rule because this nigga's not talking about the shit that I want him to talk to her about. I was like, sir, don't tell her that this is about us and trust. This bitch should trust.
This is about head and titties.
That's all it's ever been about. Please don't tell her it's about us and it's about trust. Shit. Oh shit! You said I'm gonna fuck around, have to throw a sweater at her. I can't. It can't be about us and trust. So like that was really more of the issue. It wasn't even so much that I just like hated or disliked the song, but like and that might be why. That's the funny part. He didn't do enough features. I'm also not listening to fucking Jennifer Lopez or Little Mo. So it's just like he didn't do enough. When he started doing features with dudes, I think it was other niggas in there. I was like, nah, bro, I don't want to say that. Right? Like, so it's like, I know you're getting bored dealing with him because you miss about that love. Like, oh, I kind of fuck with this. If it wasn't for the cause all the things I got, I wonder, would you still be calling me? Yeah, that makes sense. Would you still like me if I had his money? Like these songs aren't resonating with me. Cause I'm just not. This nigga used to be in prison singing to chicks with no shirt on. I was like, nah, bro. I just this ain't. And I'll be honest with you. A lot of times you'll be trying to set a mood with a chick, and they don't want to hear that shit. A lot of times they want to hear the hard shit. Blood in my eye, darling. You like, we gonna be around for a while.
I never met a dude with a Ja Rule that had a Ja Rule album.
I had Ja's albums, but I had every album. Like I used to just have every album. But yeah. There was just not.
Lance fucked up one of my computers with all this goddamn music.
That's probably. Oh yeah.
I gave this nigga Lance my computer to put music on. Nigga was like, just put a little bit of shit on it, just the Lloyd Banks shit that I missed. Next thing I know, my computer storage was full. I was like. You know when the storage fill up, the whole computer gets to glitching and shit. I was like,
it's just all bad. But for me, it's like I need to put the album in. I need to be able to hear. I need you to give me something on tracks 2 through 10. Like the single's gonna be the single, and sometimes I'm gonna like it, sometimes I'm not. But I understand a lot of times you're not making that for me. You're trying to make that for the masses or for radio. But okay. Let me hear like. Sit down, be humble. Like I don't hate the song, but I don't. I get it. It's all right. But DNA,
yeah,
and Fear,
yeah. God, this was nothing like
nigga Duckworth,
yeah.
Like this is where you get your core fan base from. I don't think Ja Rule ever established a core fan base. He established a finicky group.
He was supposed to, the core fan base was supposed to be women.
A finicky group. That's a hey, bro. In music, that's a finicky group, bro.
Let me tell you what's so funny, Mike. I was prepping my brain to say, well, no, women are supportive, but women will normally lean towards like whatever they're probably attracted to at the time. And like if you just get bullied by somebody or like they might go that way. A finicky group.
A finicky group, bro.
50 came out and they was like, we don't need him no more.
This nigga got muscles and he got shot, girl. A finicky group. And then they love 50 and they was like, but Lil Wayne, he got, you know, that. And then it was like, but Drake light skinned girl. This is a finicky group. It's a finicky ass group, bro. If the basis of your career is that hit making shit and you think that's going to be your core base, nigga, your core base is when you're not hot and who's still here.
It's hard to stay in rap music if you're not good at making music, not hits. If you don't excel in the things that go into hip hop, whether it be lyricism or you don't make beats or so on and so forth, and you don't make good music or don't have an ear for good music, it's gonna be hard for you to stick around.
I got a question because that's 100% true. I got a question, Mike.
Yeah.
I got a question, BT. Can you name me one Ja Rule song that men love?
Y'all don't fuck with the Vinny Vici intro?
Did you love it?
I'm really happy here.
Do you love it?
Nigga, look into my eyes. I see pain without fear.
So look, that answer is no. But it's back to what we said earlier. In the club, he made the women move.
I know.
Like,
He made a finicky group move.
It was
now, what I'm saying is, do you know a song that men love from him?
So Ja Rule songs would definitely come on and would hit in the club. But the girl, it wasn't like R&B shit came on in the club and now I could go grind on her. It was just like, it was her and her girls. And I want to say it's Wonderful, but I forgot about Wonderful. So I can't say I love that.
It was holla. It was like that verse kept coming. That
if you ask me to rap holla right now, I could not. And for songs I love, I could do that for.
Look, bro. Okay. Let me ask it in a simpler way.
I can't even do it. The
simpler, just simpler way.
The answer's no already. But
name me a Jay-Z song that you love, BT.
Oh man, where do I start? Volume 3. It's Been a Murder. I like Story OJ just for shits and giggles.
No, but I'm just saying how quick you said you had to figure out which ones to name.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look at this song, man. The Gift and the Curse, right? I think it's on The Curse, man. He got this song. I think it's with MOP. I think it's the remix.
Oh, that's the remix to You Don't Know. Yeah.
You Don't
Know.
That
verse
man.
Was crazy.
I bumped that for like 4 hours in a row once, man. On a
1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4. And the money's really worthless. I'm pissing you off on purpose.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So yeah, no Ja Rule. No.
I done forgot more than you ever learned. What you don't know could make your home a permanent urn. You're cool. That's when he was still in little Chris's style or young Chris. But yeah. When I'm looking at it, I'm like, you don't really, and like even Fat Joe, right? Fat Joe has music that New York niggas love.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But Fat Joe also has a level of street cred that people don't really go against.
Yeah, well, first of all, let me tell you something. Fat Joe's gonna always be okay in my book because the funniest shit I've ever heard in my life was, Fat Joe, you're not of African American descent. What makes you think you can say the word nigga? Nigga, because I'm that nigga. I like the greatest ever in my life. I was like, because it was a clear, direct nigga. Who the fuck gonna stop me, nigga? Like, I was like, yeah, they got a point, Boricua. I was like, that is a great answer, sir. He said, because I'm that nigga. That is a good answer, sir. You get it.
And Fat Joe got songs like he's on shit like John Blaze, and he got shit like Twins, the deep cover shit. Like this is classic hip hop shit, regardless of what it did on a chart.
Yeah, but that's why I got to give him. And he showed high skill levels in a lot of these spaces, and stood next to people that are of high skill. And you know what I mean? That's why I had to get that nigga Flojo like right out the gate. But it was like, it's interesting too, because I don't know if I'm more of an R&B nigga or a rap nigga. Like it go back and forth, bro, because I love my R&B. And it's like, this isn't about Ja not missing it. Because if you start asking me Drake songs that I love, nigga, it's not hard, bro. And he is the singing nigga.
Yeah.
He is the singing nigga.
And I don't know any men. I don't know any personally. I'm sure there's some out there. I don't know any men who have Ja Rule songs that they love. And if they do, they're gonna try to name this shit with Jay-Z and DMX.
Yeah.
And that's tough for a hip hop artist.
Yeah, that's you in general, male or female, you cannot lose men and or the streets. I don't know any female. That's why I kept going back to the female artist thing too. Is like Eve was highly respected as a lyricist, and then got a band and if I'm gonna forever, and it was like, all right, Eve, you better have some really gangster shit to follow this up with, or niggas already don't want to buy. Because this is where we are now too, and this is another thing that was very interesting too, right? Production wise, the reason DJ Khaled not fucking with Ja Rule was an interesting question for me, because he's a producer, quote, say that, you know what I mean, whatever. So it's like, nah, nigga, this nigga would have the beat and everything for you, because the best producers might not fuck with you either, because they might fuck with 50, and that's why you can't get the sound that you're looking for, and you ain't really young producers ain't really trekking for you, whatever it might be, right? So you can't really get the sonics that you was, because when you on top, everybody got heat for you. Everybody like, you know who would be great on this? And then they call you and hope that you answer the phone. Like everybody's calling Lil Baby right now. Everybody's calling the Baby. Everybody's calling Drake. Whatever. So it's like, okay, if you don't have the production ear, if you don't have production on your side to have niggas fuck with you, then like what happens, right? Like there's something gets lost in the mix of it. And it's like, I'm looking at a nigga like Ja Rule. It's like, all right, if you ain't got the hits no more and the producer's not fucking with you, nigga, you gonna have a hard road to hoe. And now the producers fuck with the females. A nigga might have a hard ass beat that's just fucking crazy and be like, nigga, who you know who'd be great on this? Jeezy. No. You know who'd be great on this? Nigga, French Montana. No. Nigga, Cardi. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you listen to the women beats now, it's like, nigga, I don't want to like Lotto, but fuck, this is jamming. She look good. She's talking nasty. The ass fat. I'm like, well, hey, Meg, like I'm here, baby. Dude, you say wet ass pussy? Sure, whatever. I'm not gonna sing along, but I'm enjoying myself. and to Mike's point, I'm enjoying it ringing off in the club, and women's reaction to just dancing close to that girls and almost kissing in the mouth. I'm like, yeah, all of that. And
where
that
your hands at?
Huh?
So where your hands at right now? I ain't like the way your face was moving when you said that.
Man, listen, man, we out here, bro. Because that production thing is interesting, bro. That's why I'm watching Doja Cat knock out these like hits Because when she came on, it was her fucking around and kind of doing her own beats and, bitch, I'm a cow. And it was all right. But then she had a couple with like hot young females, right? And it was like the Tia Tamara. I was like, all right, Juicy. I was like, okay. And now she's all Kiss Me More. And when she came out, she was dating like a dusty white dude. So it's like, all right. And I think she mixed too. So do your thing. But I'm watching her lean more into that world. And I'm like, I don't know if you're gonna be able to keep this up. Because even those artists end up coming back and getting some heat from the niggas.
Yeah. I couldn't tell you one Doja Cat song. I'm sure if I heard one and you say that's her, I'd be like, oh, I had no idea.
You know what she looked like though.
Yeah,
I know because I saw on an episode of Dave, man.
I saw her on an episode of Wild 'N Out.
It's a funny episode.
She did. Did she do Wild 'N Out?
Yeah, she was on there.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. I don't that production.
So just to recap, because we want to bring it full circle.
Full circle.
Mike had Ja winning.
Yeah, I did.
And I think I had Ja winning too. Yeah, I said that. And BT had the sweater clearly taking it.
The sweater definitely won. It's in the grass though.
Yeah, the sweater that he threw off at the carnival.
Now I'm tough. I couldn't have shot you with the cardigan on because that bitch kept slipping off my shoulder. I'm fucking around and shoot the homie, nigga.
I wish you would have had one sleeve on your tank top rolled up. I don't know how you do that.